Hi, it's Lisa here and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. So in today's video I wanted to share with you how I'm actually reaching my goals by colouring in. Now I have done a video about this before, I'll put it up here somewhere. That was probably a couple of years ago, but basically I managed to save £10,000 by colouring in a circle. And you think, well, how can I do that? Basically, I did a circle of circles. Each circle represented an amount of money, and as I saved it, I put money into another bank account, separate savings account. I coloured in that circle until it was near enough complete anyway. But I wanted to share with you some new trackers and charts that I've created and designed myself in order to reach my goals. So I've got some here, I've got some that I'm actually working on and others that I'll need to work on in the future. So there are some benefits of actually having a chart or a tracker printed out rather than in a book or on your computer. Now I've done the computer thing before where I've tried to save money and I've been tracking it, and I don't know why I did that because I'm quite a visual person, and these trackers like this, it helps me to see it clearly, so I can see it every day, so it's at the forefront of my mind. It's very visual, and because it's visual it makes me happy and more motivated to actually achieving my goal, and it also lets me know the progress I'm making at a glance. And having these charts, it's good for adults as well as kids. You know, you can have a chart for whether they're going, your kids are going to the toilet, you're potty training them, or maybe they're saving up for some of their holiday or a trip away. You could be saving up for a holiday, or you could be investing. There's lots of different ways you can do it. Some of the ways that I'm doing it is because I want to be debt free. I also want to do some savings and investing. I'm doing it for my health, and I will be doing it for a holiday as well. So I'll go through the two that I'm actually focusing on at the moment. So the first one is the credit card. I actually have a credit card left over from the UK, and it was just paying for, because we've moved over to New Zealand, so it was just paying for a few little items. When I started this chart a couple of weeks ago, there's actually £1,440 left on the credit card. So all I did is, because there's 50 lines here, I actually split that cost down into 50, and I've put the figures at the side. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see there, it's actually coloured in. So I've made a first payment on that. So that's on my notice board, and it's a visual reminder that this is the amount I need to pay off, and it's given me the motivation to pay it off quicker. The second one is this one here. I'll give you a close-up. This chart is to help me become healthier. I have a skin condition called psoriasis, and I know that eating healthier, so juicing, eating lots more vegetables, fruits, things like that, is going to help my skin basically. So I'm trying to help it from the inside out, and this is an example of how I'm using this chart. So each day I've labelled up, so on this chart there is actually 100 cupcakes, and I used cupcakes because it's actually one of the first ones I did, so I started using it straight away. I have actually done a fruit and veg one since then, which I will probably use after this, but basically it's an incentive to help me become healthier. So each day, basically I'm using the colours red, orange and yellow as a good day, and then I'm colouring in the bad days as blue and purple, so that a lot darker. And at the moment there's quite a mixture of colours. The last few days have been really good. Some of the earlier ones were not as good. So that's how I'm using that. And as I've been using it, I've been learning how my designs could work better as well for something else. So when I do redesign this, I'm going to be doing it as 7 cupcakes across. So obviously it's 7 days, and then however many I can get going up. I think that'll be easier for me because it'll give me it'll basically show me what are the days that I'm being bad, and then I can learn to foresee that and think, right, what can I do to make it better? How can I change my weekends, for example, in order to be more healthier? So that's what I will be changing, but this one is 100 cupcakes at the moment. As I said, you could use them for a variety of things. I've got some that I've printed off as well. So I've got a debt-free one. Again, that's got 50 lines on there, so I can add something on there. This other one that I did, I don't know if anyone actually has read the book by Dave Ramsey. He's got a few books actually, and he has like a podcast. Basically, he talks about the starter emergency fund. You start with £1,000 first, or $1,000, and that's for the emergencies. But then the starter emergency fund it's probably like 3 or 6 weeks your salary. Some people aim for 12 months. I haven't decided what myself and my husband are going to do at the moment, so I've got that ready, so as you can see. And then this is the one, the house deposit, which we will be trying to save for as soon as possible. We've only just got jobs in New Zealand, so we've not been paid yet, but then each month I would like to think that we're going to be putting money to our house deposit. Again, this has got 100 items on it, so there's 100 houses, as you can see. So that's how I've been designing them and creating them and using them. I think that having something visually on your notice board is really great for going towards your goals and keeping on track and kind of hitting that progress level as you go. What do you think about it? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you do something differently? I'd love to know your thoughts, because I like to create these. It might be that I can create one for myself or for you. Please let me know. You can get these available. Some are free and some are as little as £1. You can get them. I'll put the links below in the description box. But I have to admit, it's a great way of reaching your goals. It's a fun way to do it, and it's motivating at the same time. Colouring to your heart's content. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe for other videos as well. And as I said, if you do have any comments or any ideas, please leave them in the comments below. I'll see you next time. Bye.